Hello everyone, welcome to my first video of 2025. I took a month-long posting break just to kind of get my mind straight and to provide some clarity going forward. 2024 was such an incredibly hard year that I wanted to kind of gather my thoughts, gather kind of an idea of what I wanted to do going forward, and within that month I feel like I really found it. So I am happy to be back and to explain my 2025 goals. If you remember back in 2023, I had posted my 2024 book goals. I decided for my first video back, I kind of wanted to do the same kind of idea, but with just my 2025 overall goals. So let's get into it. That leads us here to my 2025 goals. I have a lot I want to accomplish this year, and I think it would be super interesting for you guys to see where my mind has been for the past few months. I don't really set New Year's resolutions on anything, but I do map out my yearly goals to make sure I'm focusing on the things I want to accomplish within the year. For 2025, my main focuses are on my social goals, my professional goals, and my educational goals, but I also have a page dedicated to other goals that don't fit into these categories. I wanted to kind of map out my big three and show you some goals I have for each category we'll be talking about. Socially focuses on my social media presence and the things I want to accomplish on different platforms. Professionally focuses on the goals I have for my small business Proud Bear and any goals I want to focus on at work or professionally going forward. Lastly, I have my educational goals. I am set to graduate in June with my bachelor's in business management, but I don't know if I want to go back and get my MBA or maybe pursue something different. I have been heavily thinking about going back into agriculture. I think that would be interesting to kind of study, but I don't know, and it didn't make it to this list because I was thinking about it after I made my big three layout. Now that we lightly discussed my focus points, I wanted to continue and kind of start off with my social goals. In the YouTube category, we have bullet points of developing and sticking with an uploading schedule, introducing another series, and also reaching my subscriber goal of 200 subscribers. Last year, I went with a every 2-week uploading schedule, which remained effective for most of the year, and I kind of plan to keep that. I also want to introduce a new series, reviewing media, so like books, movie, TV. This idea kind of came to me because my best friend and I constantly seem to find ourselves reading really bad books, and I make PowerPoints to cue everyone in who didn't read the book. So I think that would be fun to kind of show you guys my PowerPoints for these media things I've read, watched, and reviewed. And the last bullet point is reaching 200 subscribers. I'm currently sitting at 148, so I think this is completely doable, and I want to get it hit by the end of 2025. My Pinterest bullet points are a lot more tame because I don't really know what my intentions are on the Pinterest platform. My engagement fluctuates, and the most engagement I've had so far is 350,000 views, and that was at the end of 2024. I would like to try and remain steady with my engagement, but I don't know. Things on Pinterest seem to fall out of trend so quickly. I would also like to kind of build my following on Pinterest. I think if I posted more on a regular schedule, kind of like I do on my Bookstagram, that is completely doable, but it all just seems to really focus on trends that Pinterest has, posts that I'm making, and what kind of categories they fit in. Lastly, I have my Instagram goals. Before we continue any further, I would like to mention that this is a main focus on my Bookstagram and its 2025 goals. Starting strong, I want to reach 1,000 followers before I hit my 3 years on Bookstagram. My 3-year mark is sometime September. It's currently February. I think this is doable. I'm currently sitting at 961 followers, and I post consistently. I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week. I would also like to incorporate more things I'm passionate about into my profile, such as art and graphic design. And lastly, I would like to continue to shout out small businesses and small authors. I've read a lot of arcs and formed these relationships with different authors, and also own a small business. So I think being able to shout out small businesses and authors through my Bookstagram, it would be great in the sense to give back to these people who have helped me with my platform. Getting into my professional goals. For my day job, I would like to eventually be hired on part-time temporarily in my library job until a position becomes available, because once I graduate in June, I will technically lose my job because I am a student worker through the school season. Knowing that I could potentially lose my job has allowed me to kind of look ahead to see what I want to do after graduation. I'm still kind of up in the air with it because it is a very stressful thing. I've had my job for a year and literally a month when I'm filming this, so kind of tough, but we persevere. For my small business, I want to kind of keep it going. My small business is based off Sunny May, my dog. She sadly passed away November 19th of last year, and I want to continue Proud Bear in her honor. All of the bears are modeled after little Sunny May, and I plan to also introduce more Proud Bear products, kind of keeping Sunny's name alive, because she was my light. She now is my sunlight in the sky, so I think that would be really nice to continue to do for Sunny May. Love her to bits. Love her to bits. Continuing on with my educational goals, right now the biggest thing for me is graduating with my bachelor's. I have been working towards this for the past 5 years, and for me, this could be my end goal. I also want to continue to make the dean's list. I have made it, I think, 3 quarters consistently, which is kind of a slay, okay? For my future educational plans at this point, I don't really know. Like I said, I could probably go and get my master's in business management or pursue something else, but right now, I don't really know. Like I said, agriculture sounds super fun, but like I said, I don't know. To end this off, I wanted to include some other goals that I didn't fit into any other category because we focused on my big 3. I have a yearly book goal every year. Last year, my book goal was 75 books, and I passed that. Not like super fast, but I did pass it. So this year, my book goal is going to be 100 books. I'm currently at 16 books at the time of filming this, so this is absolutely doable. Going to a hockey game is a big goal of mine, and I also want to at some point go to a baseball game as well. Just because these 2 things would have to take place out of town, and that also opens me up to the new possibilities of travel, which I love. I recently passed my permit test, so the next big thing on that list would be getting my getting my license. My bad. This year, I also want to go see a movie in theaters. I can't remember the last time I've been to see a movie in theaters. I'm trying to think. Actually, the last movie I saw in theaters was Avengers Endgame, and I don't know what year that came out, but we went and we saw it for my birthday. Anyway, the last two kind of clash with each other. We have buy something off my wish list and then be more intentional with my spending. I think buying something off my wish list is a big want for me, but also being more intentional of where my money's going, what bills I'm paying, how much money I have in savings, because I do want to, save and invest, and not only that, fill my cup while being intentional. But that takes us to the little thank yous. If you stuck around for this whole video, I appreciate you a lot. I will see you very soon with another video.